Hi, this is Tom Grassi with your NFL betting preview for Week 12. Our first game is Tampa Bay at Detroit. The Bucs are on a two-game winning streak and try to make it three straight this Sunday in Detroit. The Lions are off a 37-27 loss to the Steelers when they collapsed in the second half. The Lions are 9-point favorites and they haven't fared very well against AFC opponents of late, posting an 0-6 ATS record. Meanwhile, November is the Bucs month, cashing 6 straight against the betting line. Jacksonville at Houston. Not many will be watching this game when the 1-9 Jags take on the 2-8 Texans. Despite being one of the worst NFL picks this season at 2-8 against the line, the Texans are once again prohibitive betting favorites, spotting Jacksonville 10 points. However, Jacksonville has that same 2-8 ATS record this season. This game isn't worth a wager. Minnesota at Green Bay. Minnesota is out of playoff contention with a 2-8 record, but Green Bay, despite losing 3 straight, are 5-5 and only one game out of first place in the NFC North. Playing without Aaron Rodgers, the Packers are still a 5-point betting favorite. Maybe the lofty line is due to the fact that the Packers own the NFC North division with a 13-3 against the betting line record. San Diego at Kansas City. The question in this contest is how will the Chiefs respond after their first loss of the season last week to the Broncos. For the Chargers, they continue to find ways to lose games, getting beat last Sunday at Miami 20-16. The Chargers have lost 6 games this season by an average of only 5.6 points per game. In other words, they should or could be much better than their 4-6 straight-up record. The Chiefs are 5-point favorites, not a good betting trend for them, as they are 1-8 against the spread as home favorites of 7 or less points. Carolina at Miami. The Panthers are rolling, having won 6 straight games after Monday night's 24-20 win over the Patriots. They have also covered the betting line in all 6 of those wins. Miami got a win despite all the controversy hanging on to beat San Diego 20-16. Due to the Panthers' success of late, they are a 4-point road favorite. An interesting betting system tells us that road favorites after a Monday night home win are 27-15 against the betting line. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. These two teams are still in playoff contention despite 4-6 records. The Steelers quarterback Big Ben is an incredible 15-1 straight up against the Browns. The Steelers come into this game off a comeback win over the Lions, while the Browns blew a 13-0 lead and got blown out by the Bengals 41-20. Cleveland opened as 2-point favorites, but the line has dipped to the Browns only a 1-point choice. However, before you back the Steelers, you might like to know that Pittsburgh is only 6-15 against the line in their last 21 road games. Chicago at St. Louis. The Bears are fighting the Lions in the NFC North as they are tied with 6 wins apiece. The Rams had last week off to celebrate their huge 38-8 upset win over the Colts. The Rams are 2-point home favorites in this game, but be careful with the Rams here in St. Louis as they are 11-25 against the line in home games in November. The Jets at Baltimore. The Jets have a perfect trend going for them this season as they win a game, then they lose the next. After upsetting New Orleans 2 games back, they looked awful last Sunday, losing at Buffalo 37-14. The defending Super Bowl champion Ravens haven't played very well of late, losing 4 of their last 5, including the bad weather bowl last Sunday in Chicago. The Ravens are 3.5-point favorites, and the question is, will the Jets' reversal trend continue this week with a win? It's highly doubtful, as the Jets are a perfect 0-6 against the line off a straight-up favorite loss. Tennessee at Oakland. As bad as these two teams are, with 4-6 records, they are still alive for the second AFC wildcard spot. The Raiders opened as the favorite, but the game is now a pick. The Raiders used McGloin at quarterback last week, and he played well in their 28-23 win at Houston as lofty 10-point underdogs. Tennessee might be worth a look, as the Raiders have a history of playing bad against bad teams, posting a 33-67 against the line record versus teams under 500. Indy at Arizona. The Colts have had a few extra days rest after winning in Tennessee last Thursday 30-27 to take their record to 7-3. For Arizona, they continue to fly under the radar with their 6-4 straight-up record and have won 3 straight. They're getting respect this week as they are 2-point favorites over Indy. Can the Cards stop luck in the Indy passing game? History says no, as history says yes, as Arizona is 15-3 at home against a team like the Colts that average 235 or more passing yards per game. Dallas at the Giants. The Giants have risen from the dead, and the Cowboys are on the verge of getting buried. After an 0-6 start, the Giants have won 4 in a row, with the last being a home win last Sunday over Green Bay. The Cowboys had a week off after getting thrashed by New Orleans 49-17. Can the Giants continue the roll? The sports books give them a slight edge as 2.5-point betting favorites. Dallas has been a good bounce-back team, however, posting a 30-15 against the line record after losing their last game by 14 or more points. New England at Denver after another great Sunday night contest as the Broncos head to New England to take on the Patriots. Denver comes in after knocking off Kansas City last Sunday, while the Pats are reeling from Monday night's no-call loss to the Panthers. Manning and the Broncos are 2.5-point favorites in New England. Since Brady took over the reins in New England back in 2001, they have been a home dog 9 times. They are 7-2 in those 9 games. It's probably not a good idea to bet against Brady as a home puppy. Good luck this weekend.